say about philsgang.com.
You know, I'd listened to you on the radio, and I thought, oh, I love his sense of humor. He can make trading fun. I guess this is the guy I'm going to learn to chart with. The Phil's Gang. Phil, I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
For a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to your retirement security, philsgang.com puts you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
You make it so simple if they can really grasp what you're trying to get through to them.
Only philsgang.com's Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell teach you, coach you, and guide you to investing confidence.
Being a gang member, and you're showing us how to trade in any market, which gives you such a feeling of confidence.
Why pay an outrageous fee for a one-time weekend investing class when philsgang.com provides daily investing webinars, alerts, and investing advice for only $49.95 a month, and all material is archived. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Be sure to watch The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 9 a.m. on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to The Phil's Gang Show right in your hands, at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
Join the Phil's Gang Show every Friday for the Phil's Gang Show Business Roundtable segment. Phil Grande is the recipient of the prestigious Arthur Young Venture Magazine Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and Phil's companies have been honored on the Inc. 500 list 2 years in a row. We're the fastest growing company in America. Now, Phil will share business knowledge, insights, secrets, and experience on how to build, buy, and sell a business. That's the Phil's Gang Business Roundtable segment, only on the Phil's Gang Show. Listen live at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. At philsgang.com, we're here to help you build a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security. Phil's Gang's technical chartists Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell are dedicated to helping you and guiding you to make profits in the stock market. For over a decade, philsgang.com has been empowering Phil's Gang members to take control of their financial lives. We're proud to offer knowledgeable investment guidance, powerful trading tools, and investing resources that help you pursue your goals with confidence. philsgang.com has daily live webinar trading classes. They post alerts on market moves. They have tons of stock charting educational videos, and all philsgang.com material is archived. Whether you're an active trader or long-term investor, philsgang.com gives you everything you need to research stocks, place trades, and manage your portfolio. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
I'm here today with philsgang.com's Phil Grande. Phil, do people really get hurt with 401k fees?
Sure, you're seeing it today like no other time because most people don't understand the fees. And when the 401k started out, it was a perfect timing because the stock market was roaring for 2 years. So they didn't care what they were paying for fees. It always looked like they were making money in spite of the fees. It wasn't until the market broke they found out that they were being scammed by fees. At just a 1% fee, they wipe out 28% of your money.
So you're saying saying there's a big difference in how much money you end up with at retirement.
Amazing that 85% didn't know what effect these high fees had on their retirement money. For every 1% they pay, 1% takes away 28% of your retirement money. 2%, you lose more than half of all the money you put away for your retirement.
Fees are damaging your future, your retirement. Learn more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The U.S. needs to show leadership and resolve. Everyone's looking at this administration for leadership, and it is going to take, unfortunately, troops on the ground. And those troops are in the form of providing logistics, medical supplies, food, ammunition, special forces to direct our air power, and most of all, commitment, because right now our allies don't trust us and our enemies don't fear us.
You said in your State of the Union that American leadership is helping to stop the advance of ISIS in Syria and Iraq. But your critics say that is delusional, that in fact they've gained more territory since the airstrikes have begun.
That's not accurate. Some of those same critics that you suggest, I imagine, would have us redeploy tens of thousands of U.S. troops.
But isn't that kind of a straw man? You often say that.
It's not a straw man. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Aren't there things you could be doing right now, short of a huge presence of ground troops inside Syria or Iraq, that would help this goal of what you say is to defeat ISIS happen more quickly? Couldn't we be doing more?
Anything that we're doing, anything that we could be doing, Savannah, we are doing.
Haven't the forces of militant extremism, jihadism, grown stronger on your watch? If you look at Syria, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, a place where Al-Qaeda that branch is so active and vicious, and now the government, our ally, just collapsed. Are we safer under your watch?
I believe we are safer.
Oh my God. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, Wall Street Radio Network. He believes we're safer. Just like there's so much delusion in the stock market, the economy. I have never seen such a separation between the stock market and the economy. You got these jibber jabbers, especially on CNBC, who come in and tell us how everything is just fine, when the numbers show it's not fine. Just like Obama. He says he thinks we're safer. They just burned that pilot, the Jordanian pilot, and they burned him to death. So the illusion, the story of the illusion is everything's being put forward as everything is fine around the world. Everything's fine with ISIS, got them under control. Everything's fine in the market. And the stock market is so disconnected between what's really going on on Wall Street, what's going on with corporate profits, what's going on around the globe, what's going on with ISIS. So there's no more a stock market, but a place for individual stocks. And this is terrific because there is not going to be, I'm going to tell you, there is not going to be an interest rate hike. If you missed this stock market in the last 6 years, remember, the market's 97 years old. We never had we had back-to-back 6 years of a constant bull market. You can't even call it a bull market. It's better than a bull market. Market goes up 30% every year. We've never seen that before. And it's all because of quantitative easing and all because of the 0% money, because they're propping up the market, they're propping up the banks. And they got to continue to do that because they can't raise interest rates. They can't. The economy is so bad. Here's Jack Welch. He's saying the same thing. They'd be insane to raise the interest rate. You'd kill the stock market.
If we want a 3% GDP in the U.S., your exports would fall off the table even more, more. The dollar would strengthen. It does nothing at all for the U.S. economy to whack it now with everybody around the world easing. I think it would be ludicrous to raise them right now with the situation that we have.
And let's think about this. The percentage of full-time jobs to populations at a 30-year low. So how can you say we have a good economy? Or that you're going to raise rates because the economy is good, which is pushing the dollar up. When you have the percentage of full-time jobs to population at a 30-year low, that translates into our home ownership is down. It's the lowest in 25 years. They connect. We're a nation of renters. So if we're a nation of renters, how can we say we're strong? And these jibber jabbers on these financial shows, when oil dropped by 50% to about $45, and they'd go on the air and tell us it's going to go to $20. And we would see this a low price for oil for several years. And they told us this disposable income would increase incredible because people are going to save all this money at the gasoline pumps, and the disposable income would be unbelievable, and that's going to make the GDP grow to 5%. Well, that's not what our numbers are saying. That's not what our numbers are saying. I said back then, if there is an increase in disposable income because of savings on gas, most of it's going to go to paying back bills, not into the malls. And if there is some disposable income, there's an increase, it would be offset anyways by the higher need to purchase items. Obamacare is killing us. Look at the price of our health insurance. The only one that enjoys the lower price of insurance, when you hear them come on the air and they say, look at this, healthcare insurance has dropped. No, that's for 10 million people. Because the 247 million people who are taking care of the 10 million people, or subsidizing 10 million people, or we're paying for them, their insurance, if they go to the exchange, is $345, we got to pay $300 for them. So when you hear how healthcare is lower, healthcare cost is coming down, we're talking about that 10%. Healthcare cost for the rest of us is going up. So even if we had disposable income, as I say, it would be wiped out anyways with the need to buy items like healthcare and food. But the proof is in. I was right. The numbers for disposable income came out yesterday, and it dropped like a flying crowbar. It plummeted most in 40 years. 40 years. Because the disposable income is not increasing because of gasoline like we're being told. I mean, my God, insurance and food alone is wiping it out. When real disposable personal income drops by 0.2% from a month earlier and plummets by 2.7% from a year ago, the biggest collapse since the semi-depression in 1974. Something is wrong with the U.S. consumer. Not according to the analysts, not according to CNBC, not according to Bloomberg. Consumers are doing fine. They're spending. They have all kinds of money. The economy's coming back.
I think we're entering the phase that many people have forgotten about in a bull market, which is the one in which the economy has better traction. While the unemployment rate has moved lower and it hasn't helped everyone, we do see that consumers are spending more. Capital spending by companies is up. There's real traction.
That is not true. Corporate spending is down. Information technology spending for corporations down. They are not spending on IT. They're not spending on R&D. They're not expanding their buildings. They're not building new buildings. They're not doing R&D programs. It's just a total lie. It's not true. It's not true, and you can see it in the numbers. What they're doing is taking all their money, and take a look at the corporations. They're taking 50% of their profits and they're buying their own stock back. 30% they're giving to their dividends. There's only left, what's that, 10% left? Less than that for plowing it back into their companies, plowing it back into the future. So what's she talking about? It's amazing. It's just nuts. We'll be right back after this break. We'll take a look at the stock market the minute it opens. Join my gang. That's philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Please grab a pen and paper or type this into your phone. InvestYourself.com. For the best free financial newsletter on the planet, go to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. Hi, my name is Bob Renier, and for over 20 years I've been publishing InvestYourself.com, and I guarantee this is the only newsletter that provides the truth. It's easy to read, and it's free. Consider this. The feds have just ended the QE program in this country, but Japan and Europe continue to print money, and all of this affects our stock market in ways you've never seen before. I invite you to sign up at InvestYourself.com. Our absolutely free newsletter will help guide you through what's really affecting our markets instead of the nonsense you hear from the mainstream media. For over 20 years, people have called it the best free newsletter on the planet, and I think you'll agree. Take a moment and go over to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. It's absolutely free, no credit card required, no ID required. Simply pop your email address in the box. That's InvestYourself.com, InvestYourself.com.
Hi, this is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best deal, and they find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB Universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your returns today.
philgang.com chooses interactivebroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information, and be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's interactivebrokers.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's been taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Join the Phil's Gang Show every Friday for the Phil's Gang Show Business Roundtable segment. Phil Grande is the recipient of the prestigious Arthur Young Venture Magazine Entrepreneur of the Year Award. And Phil's companies have been honored on the Inc. 500 list 2 years in a row. We're the fastest growing company in America. Now, Phil will share business knowledge, insights, secrets, and experience on how to build, buy, and sell a business. That's the Phil's Gang Business Roundtable segment, only on the Phil's Gang Show. Listen live at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Investors who want to maximize their opportunities and minimize their losses, turn to philsgang.com. Beginner or seasoned investor, philsgang.com is where you learn to invest using professional level skills and strategies, regardless of your experience and investing goals.
Been a member for about a year, and this year I'm up around 60% on my portfolio.
I'm a new gang member. I'm up like 15% in 3 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
For only $49.95 a month, you will have access to all Phil's Gang programs, special alerts, the daily investing class, and all material is archived. So why don't you take care of your financial opportunities with philsgang.com? Operators are standing by. Simply call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com today. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
You know, everyone thought that, oil would going down would be a real positive for the consumer, and we still haven't seen that.
No, we haven't seen that. And I told you, we haven't seen that. We got the disposable income number in yesterday, and it dropped like a flying crowbar. It plummeted the most in 40 years. So it's not working. It's not working. If the consumer health and spending, okay, they're telling us this, they're really healthy, they're spending a lot of money at the malls, this is what we're being told, all from this gasoline savings. And they're getting higher wages, we're being told. This is what they're being told by the jibber jabbers. CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox, even Fox. Then why is retail sales down to a 9-year low? Why has durable goods declined by a minus 3.4%? Transportation minus 9%. Then you have the two measures of manufacturing sentiment match their worst performance in a year, as manufacturing goods declined 3.4%, and November was revised down 1.7%. So here we had December, a decline of 3.9%. They go back and revise downward November's number to a 1.7 after showing only a 0.7 drop. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. These analysts, they're sitting there like Steve Leisman. I remember the day he came out and said oil's going to go to $20. He said it's going to stay there for a few years. Really? Well, oil's up 7% in 3 days. Gasoline's up 5%. Oil's up 7%. Gasoline's up 5% in 3 days? So what happened with that? And he says wages were increasing. Not true. Wages in December dropped 0.2%. November, 0.4%. They revised it, cut those back down to 0.2%. Job security? Leisman yesterday was talking about job security on CNBC. What? When the percentage of full-time job population is at a 30-year low? How do you say that? How do you square that with job security? There's 2.1 million fewer working. There are 2.1 million fewer people working full-time now than in 2009. And of our 248 million job pool, only 118 million are working full-time. That means 1 in 40 jobs created by Obama is full-time. That's it, 1 in 40. Take the auto industry. November, they came out and touted, wow, look at our sales. We're up to 17.2 million units. The best since 2003. But then in December, we saw it drop to 15.4. And then yesterday, we got our January numbers, 13.5. And what's driving these auto sales is the 120 billion subprime auto paper machine, driving millions of transactions, which are recorded as auto sales, but in fact, they're not. They're more in the nature of short-term loans, destined for the repo man, just like what happened with our housing. More small businesses under Obama administration are closing than any other time. But let's take a look at the market. If you take the S&P 500, and they said their earnings was at 4.2% for the fourth quarter, but you pulled Apple out, it dropped to 2.6%. Now think about this. Only 25% of the components in the SPDR XLK, that's the big tech. You know, as you want to buy all the big tech stocks, Amazon, Google, put them all in a basket, that's XLK. Do you know that only 25% of those stocks of XLK are above the 50-day moving average? Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you, if you're on your computer or if you have a mobile device, go to my site, philsgang.com, and you can click on Watch Live. I'm going to put up my charts, and I'm going to show you XLK and show you what's going on. And these are the big cap, big guys, okay? And I'll show you exactly what it looks like on a chart. And again, we have, in this so-called bull market, everybody's all excited about, we have few stocks holding up the whole market. In all bull markets, right before they end, the sentiment is always the bullish, is always the highest. The newsletters are the most bullish right before the market cracks. And that's what's going on now. We've never seen this kind of bullishness. It was just like in 2008, right before the crash. Same thing. And the stock market has been separated from what's happening in our economy and the rest of the world. Look at what's going on in China. Look what's going on in Europe. Nope, the productivity has been cut big time. Stocks have gone up 30%, while corporate profits dropped from 8.4% to 2.1%. Somebody explain that. That's called stock buybacks. Then you have the yields on the 10-year Treasury have collapsed to 1.8%. Yields to 1.8%. That tells you the economy we're in now is terrible, and looking forward is terrible. And the earnings for 2015 with CNBC and Fox and the rest of us say, oh, they're going to be terrific. They're going to be flat. They're not going to be terrific. So let's take our XLK. I'm putting up on my chart right now. This is my PT2 chart, which is a wonderful chart. You all should consider getting this. Okay, it's real simple. You buy when it's green and you sell when it's red. Very simple. And if you can look, I'm going to bring this back for 6 months. I'll bring it back for 12 months. And you can see what's happening. So the big tech stocks, that's what's holding up the stock market. I just told you, if we take Apple out of the S&P 500, the earnings that came in at 4.2% dropped to 2.6%. So now let's take Apple, which is part of XLK. You can see it on my chart right here. Look at it, just turned red, very negative. And you're starting to see this volatility. When you see this volatility, once you lose this very nice tight cluster, and you can see the tight cluster in XLK on my chart right here. See that tight cluster? And this was all stocks. And then you see this kind of nonsense right here, okay, where you get this volatility. It's telling you that there's no more confidence. That's called volatility. And volatility in a stock market is a symptom of a bigger underlying problem. And it's when investors are unable to reliably predict the future. And this is when they start getting nervous. See it? So it's amazing the talk, the jibber jabber is going on. It just doesn't match up with the reality. When we get back, we're going to talk about reality. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Listen to what people say about philsgang.com.
You know, I'd listened to you on the radio, and I thought, oh, I love his sense of humor. He can make trading fun. I guess this is the guy I'm going to learn to chart with. So Phil's Gang, Phil, I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
For a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to your retirement security, philsgang.com puts you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
You make it so simple if they can really grasp what you're trying to get through to them.
Only philsgang.com's Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell teach you, coach you, and guide you to investing confidence.
Being a gang member, and you're showing us how to trade in any market, which gives you such a feeling of confidence.
Why pay an outrageous fee for a one-time weekend investing class when philsgang.com provides daily investing webinars, alerts, and investing advice for only $49.95 a month, and all material is archived. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. I'm here today with philsgang.com's Phil Grande. Phil, do people really get hurt with 401k fees?
Sure, you're seeing it today like no other time because most people don't understand the fees. And when the 401k started out, it was a perfect timing because the stock market was roaring for 2 years. So they didn't care what they were paying for fees. It always looked like they were making money in spite of the fees. It wasn't until the market broke they found out that they were being scammed by fees. It's just a 1% fee. They wipe out 28% of your money.
So you're saying there's a big difference in how much money you end up with at retirement.
Amazing that 85% didn't know what effect these high fees had on their retirement money. For every 1% they pay, 1% takes away 28% of your retirement money. 2%, you lose more than half of all the money you put away for your retirement.
Fees are damaging your future, your retirement. Learn more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
Please grab a pen and paper or type this into your phone. InvestYourself.com. For the best free financial newsletter on the planet, go to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. Hi, my name is Bob Renier, and for over 20 years I've been publishing InvestYourself.com, and I guarantee this is the only newsletter that provides the truth, it's easy to read, and it's free. Consider this. The feds have just ended the QE program in this country, but Japan and Europe continue to print money, and all of this affects our stock market in ways you've never seen before. I invite you to sign up at InvestYourself.com. Our absolutely free newsletter will help guide you through what's really affecting our markets instead of the nonsense you hear from the mainstream media. For over 20 years, people have called it the best free newsletter on the planet, and I think you'll agree. Take a moment and go over to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. It's absolutely free, no credit card required, no ID required. Simply pop your email address in the box. That's InvestYourself.com, InvestYourself.com.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Easy Trade Platform.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The market is just opened, and we're going to let it settle down a little bit, and we'll take a look at it. But before we do, I want to remind you, go to my site, philsgang.com, join the gang. Also, you can go to my web library, my video library, YouTube. Just go to my YouTube video library. It's got a lot of neat stuff on it. Talk about stocks, got a lot of good alerts. And I refresh it almost every day, something new's on there. And just go to, it's one word, thephilsgang.com, The Phil's Gang. And that's on YouTube. Okay, so if you go to YouTube, then go to the Phil's Gang. And you get right in there, and I got all new videos. It's absolutely free. I want to talk about oil, OIH. This is a stock, and again, if you are in front of your computer or if you have a mobile device, just go to philsgang.com. You can click on Watch Live, and I'll have the chart up, and I'm going to show you OIH. This stock has dropped. OIH is the is the exchange traded fund for all the oil service stocks. This is one of the best groups you want to be in. Now, we caught this stock. It had over 50% drop, about a 59% drop. Now you can see it. She's just starting to turn green. Now I'm going to show you something. This is the beautiful thing about PT2. You don't have to know anything about market caps, trailing PE ratios. You don't have to know anything about price to sales, price to book, profit margins, operating margins. You don't have to go in and figure out, is the manager or the CEO, is he doing a good job with return on assets, or is he doing a good job with return on equity? You don't have to know anything about book value. You don't have to know about operating cash flow. You don't know any of that. See, everybody thinks they got to hire a broker because that's what you got to learn, is that stuff. You say, if I don't know that, I got to get to a broker. He understands. No, he doesn't. Here's what his broker only understands. Is in the morning when he gets to the office and his manager, his desk manager says, okay, we are going to push a bunch of garbage on our clients. We just bought a bunch of X stock. And look on your desk, we have a sheet for you, and here's the pitch. We just bought this crap for $5 a share. We want to pump this and dump this on our clients. And today, whoever sells most of it, we're going to give you tickets to the Super Bowl. Or we're going to give you a weekend vacation in Las Vegas. This is how they work. So if you think I've got to have an advisor because I don't know anything about stocks, well, you know what? You're lucky you don't know anything about stocks. Because people who do know about stocks and do follow these fundamentals, very, very few make money. Because the stock market is not connected to the stock, to the company stock. The company stock, GE, does not reflect what GE is doing. This stock, OIH, this is the exchange traded fund for all of the oil service stocks, like Rig, Schlumberger. Well, guess what? It's disconnected because of quantitative easing. So what we do is all we need to do is watch Vanguard Group, BlackRock, T. Rowe Price, Bank of New York Mellon, J.P. Morgan, the big boys. And if you look on the PT2, I'm going to bring this down to 3 months. I'm going to show you. Look, this is amazing. All you had to do when it turned red from green to red and had its first crossover, this is the confirmation. It drops through 80%, this red line. See it cross over. And all you had to do is short it. Look at all the money you would have made. You see? If you shorted it on the PT2. And as long as it stays red, or, again, if you don't want to short a stock, then look at now. Money is starting to come back in. So I don't have to know anything about OIH. I don't have to know anything, the market cap. I don't have to know the trailing PE or forward PE on the oil service stocks. I don't have to know any of that. Know what I see? It turned green. I'm going to bring it to 3 months. And what that tells me, is that we're seeing now T. Rowe Price, or now I can't tell which individual stock or company. Of course, I can't tell you if it's T. Rowe Price or Northern Trust. But those are called, those are the big guys. Those are called institutions. When you hear them say institutional investor, that's what they are, institutions. So that's what we watch, and you can see it turn green. And then that's for long term. And if you want to just do what we call swing trading, where you're in a stock for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, then we use our PT1. And look how oil is coming back. Let's go check on the dollar, because usually what you want to see the dollar come down. Okay, and the dollar has been coming down. That helps oil. That helps these oil service and oil stocks go up. But remember what happened. The mining stocks went up. The mining stocks went up when we had the dollar going up. It was totally unusual. But that's because the oil prices dropped so much by 50%. That meant all the oil mining stocks, and that was a beautiful thing because they're saving money on diesel fuel. Their costs are going down by half. So that's why we saw a surge. But then as soon as the dollar started to crack, now why is the dollar cracking? I'll put it back up on my chart so you can see it. The dollar is cracking because people no longer believe the story that this economy is really terrific and we're going to raise interest rates. How can you believe the story? You can't. You can't, because the numbers don't show it. And here's another thing that is very interesting. Don't be surprised with our economy that we don't end up like what Greece did. You know, Greece declared a national crisis and they went in and the government plundered all the savings, which is equivalent to our pensions, and 401k just grabbed them. Don't think for one moment that's not going to happen in this country because of this extend and pretend what we're doing here. This moving the stock market up without earnings and jobs. All pretend. Everything's fake, all pretend. You can make quite a bit of money in the market if you know what you're doing, and that's why we're here. And that's what we do. We're a teaching format. But think about this. In his budget, he projects spending $2.5 trillion on mandatory programs like Social Security and Medicare. Another $426 billion just to pay interest, mostly to China, on the $18 trillion national debt because we borrow all that money. Do you know what that is? That equals 99% of all the tax revenue that comes in, that's collected. There's nothing left for our aircraft carriers or to run our army or put our lights on at the White House. So Obama, instead of creating jobs to have more people contributing to the Treasury, he rather increased taxes on the middle class. 40% of the wage earners, mostly small businesses, and owners of the wealthy rather, of the 1 percentile. That's what he wants to do. And by doing that, the middle class will fall into poverty. They can't keep up. Do you understand that the bottom 40%, they pay less than zero in taxes, negative 9%? Now you're going to ask, how can that be possible? How do you pay less than zero? Well, under Obama's redistribution plan, it's easy. When you get more from the government than you pay in taxes, is how 40% of wage earners pay negative 9%. That's less than zero taxes. Example, the lowest 40% earns about $8,100 a year, but they receive from Obama's welfare state $25,000 in welfare benefits and aid. So the middle class, the 40 percentile, are paying all the taxes. And then, of course, you got the very wealthy. And that 40% is the middle class, and those are business owners. That's a big burden. So what happened in Greece, they did the same thing in Greece. And finally, the 40 percentile, who was paying most all of the taxes, the middle class, they ran out of money. They ran it because they kept raising the taxes on them. And finally, and they kept doing the same thing Obama's doing, more and more and more free stuff. And finally they came in and they decided, hey, we've got to have an emergency. We need everybody's 401ks and savings. So let's think about it. If our budget, $2.5 trillion, is for our mandatory programs, Social Security and Medicare, the $426 billion is to pay the interest, and we have nothing left. Nothing left. That's 99% of our tax collected. And if you keep going after and say, okay, 40% of the population, you're not going to have to pay any taxes. You're going to, matter of fact, less than zero, you're going to be negative 9%, which means they get $8,100 a year is what they make, but they pick up another $25,000 in welfare. How long can we support that? We can't. All right, the stock market's open. When we get back, we're going to take a look at some of our stocks. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is a powerful online website for novice and experienced stock traders and investors who demand professional-grade online tools, superior customer support, and extensive investing education. Not sure how to trade or invest in stocks? PhilsGang.com is your #1 educational source for online stock trading and investing material, with daily webinars, individual charting videos, and programs customized to make you a smarter, more informed investor. It's as simple as following PhilsGang.com's Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell. When they buy, you buy. And when they short stocks, you short. In this volatile market, wouldn't it be nice to have someone guide and coach you to create wealth in the stock market? Well, you can with PhilsGang.com. Simply go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of PhilsGang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Please grab a pen and paper or type this into your phone. InvestYourself.com. For the best free financial newsletter on the planet, go to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. Hi, my name is Bob Renier, and for over 20 years I've been publishing InvestYourself.com, and I guarantee this is the only newsletter that provides the truth, it's easy to read, and it's free. Consider this. The feds have just ended the QE program in this country, but Japan and Europe continue to print money, and all of this affects our stock market in ways you've never seen before. I invite you to sign up at InvestYourself.com. Our absolutely free newsletter will help guide you through what's really affecting our markets instead of the nonsense you hear from the mainstream media. For over 20 years, people have called it the best free newsletter on the planet, and I think you'll agree. Take a moment and go over to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. It's absolutely free, no credit card required, no ID required. Simply pop your email address in the box. That's InvestYourself.com, InvestYourself.com.
Be sure to watch The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 9 a.m. on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to The Phil's Gang Show right in your hands, at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Investors who want to maximize their opportunities and minimize their losses, turn to philsgang.com. Beginner or seasoned investor, philsgang.com is where you learn to invest using professional-level skills and strategies, regardless of your experience and investing goals.
Been a member for about a year, and this year I'm up around 60% on my portfolio.
I'm a new gang member. I'm up like 15% in 3 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
For only $49.95 a month, you will have access to all Phil's Gang programs, special alerts, the daily investing class, and all material is archived. So why don't you take care of your financial opportunities with philsgang.com? Operators are standing by. Simply call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com today. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Gang, InvestYourself.com.
And welcome back to the Phil's Gang. Okay, oil is back up. The market, again, because of that, is up 117 points. Now, the reason the market's going up is because they know they can't raise interest rates, and everybody is saying they've got to do another QE4. Remember, our other QE, we had 4 times. They put in $1 trillion, then they put in $650 billion, $450 billion, then another trillion. We had 4 of them. Okay, Now, one they called the twist. That's why you get confused when people, oh no, we've only had 3 QE injections. No, we had 4 because they called one the twist. This will be officially the 4th one. They're going to have to. There's no question about it. Now, and this is what's interesting. The biggest problem we have in this country, by calling the unemployment rate 5.6%, we are sending a bad signal. We are sending a signal that the economy is strong, that we're in a turnaround. That's the problem. And when David Gregory points out to Senator Paul Ryan and Meet the Press, Chuck Todd points out that to Paul Ryan on Meet the Press. No, David Gregory's on Meet the Press. Who's Chuck Todd? Was it Chuck Todd on Meet the Press? Yeah, Chuck Todd. There you go. I'm sorry, Chuck Todd. Who am I getting confused with David Gregory? What's David Gregory doing? No, I got that confused. Oh, by the way, before I forget, dude, this is crazy. You're talking about Obama being delusional. Listen to this.
On this broadcast last week, in an effort to honor and thank a veteran who protected me and so many others after a ground fire incident in the desert during the Iraq War invasion, I made a mistake in recalling the events of 12 years ago. It did not take long to hear from some brave men and women in the air crews who were also in that desert. I want to apologize. I said I was traveling in an aircraft that was hit by RPG fire. I was instead in a following craft. We all landed after the ground fire incident and spent 2 harrowing nights in a sandstorm in the Iraq desert. This was a bungled attempt by me to thank one special veteran and, by extension, our brave military men.
Oh, please. Here's what happened. His helicopter was behind another helicopter. The helicopter, he didn't get fired on. The other helicopter did. They both landed. But here's what's amazing. Instead of just saying, hey, I lied, I want to look like a hero, he said, well, we spent 2 harrowing nights in the desert. No. Now they're saying, the soldiers that were with him, a special helicopter came and picked him up and brought him to a hotel back somewhere, some plush hotel. He wasn't there for 2 nights. Unbelievable, isn't it? Just unbelievable. And that's why we can't believe anything we hear. That's why we use charts in the stock market. You can't believe anything in the stock market. But going back, I said David Gregory. He got replaced by Chuck Todd. That's where I got confused. So Chuck Todd says to Paul Ryan, you know, this is fantastic. How could you say the economy is not doing well? Because the unemployment rate was 7.9% in 2012. Now it's 5.6%. Unbelievable. And Ryan should have shot back with an emphatic, hey, the economy isn't doing, that's a fake number. And see, by creating this as a fake number and nobody pointing it out, the press doesn't pointing out, CNBC doesn't point it out, it makes people think, hey, the economy is turning around. And so therefore it's not putting pressure on the congressmen and our administration to create jobs. They can be lazy. They can sit there with 275,000 jobs a month and go, oh, we feel good about it. Now, this 5.6% is engineered to match the real unemployment, 12%. And here's how they do it. If you've been out of work a week, if you've been out a week or 10 years, and you stop looking for work, let's say over the past 4 weeks, you are not considered unemployed. So even if you may never find work again, you're not counted as unemployed. You're not in that 5.6%. Let me say that again. If you've been out of work, whether a week or 10 years, and you stop looking for work over the past 4 weeks, you are not considered unemployed. You're not in that 5.6%. If you perform a minimum of 1 hour a week, let's say your neighbor knows you're out of work. He says, hey, cut my lawn for $20. You work an hour. You're not considered unemployed. You're not considered unemployed. You're not in that 5.6%. If you're underemployed, you have a degree from MIT, and you're working at Starbucks, they don't count you unemployed. If you are one of the 12 million disabled, you are not counted in that 5.6% unemployed. By the way, if you took the 12 million disabled and clawed them back in, and they should be unemployed, the unemployment number alone on that 12 million disabled would jump from 5.6% to 7.1%. You see? So, and then Gregory talks about how the Dow's up 5,000 points. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? And Ryan should have shot back
50% of that is fake. It's all because of quantitative easing. It's all because they injected $3 trillion not into the economy, not into jobs, but directly into the stocks. That's why they're going to continue to do that, and that's why you should be looking to join Phil's gang, my gang. We have a wonderful teaching format, and we have wonderful tools, especially our charts, especially the PT2 chart. Let's take a look at another stock that everybody, I'm telling you, you're going to miss this one too. I told my gang we would catch gold mining stocks, and we did. And then now we're catching the oil stocks. By the way, if you want to catch the oil mining stocks, join the gang now. We're teaching how to get the oil stocks, when to buy the stocks, show you the patterns on the oil stocks. And remember, these have been dropped by 50%. These are stocks that you're going to get on sale. So, my God, at least trying to make some money on the oil sector. And just try it. You'll like it. I'm telling you, it works. Now, let's talk about Caterpillar. Caterpillar is another stock that has been killed. Caterpillar has dropped from $107 down to $78. That's got to be, what, 60%? 50, whatever. It's pretty close to it. But yeah, it's got to be. But anyways, if you look at Caterpillar, and go to my site right now, 27%, thank you. If you go to my site right now, philsgang.com, and click on Watch Live, I have the chart up on Caterpillar. Now, you can see that Caterpillar is starting to base. We've already had our earnings, and guess what? It's starting to go back up. Caterpillar is starting to move back up. So Caterpillar dropped big time, and now you can get an opportunity to buy Caterpillar. Same thing with IBM. IBM got hurt big time. So IBM, so if you think about it, IBM, Caterpillar, two big names got killed. Oil got killed. The oil service stocks got killed. This is your opportunity to get in on these stocks that are at a big discount. Now, the stock market, when you keep hearing all this jibber-jabber, how great the economy is and jobs are, forget it. You don't have to even know. Don't even listen to any of that noise. And you don't have to know when you come in and you want to buy the oil service stocks or gold mining stocks. You haven't got to know about PE ratios or any of that. Just follow on the charts. And we have the teaching format. We support you. What I think one of the best teaching formats in the country. And by the way, if you're working, our teaching format, our classrooms, every day we're in classroom, it's all archived for you. And you get tremendous support during the day. You get updates all day long. All day long I'm updating you. Okay, so you know what's going on, what's going on in the economy, what's going on in the stocks. And that's why it is so important. Today, the biggest problem we got is retirement. We have a retirement crisis. People don't have any money. The 401ks aren't working. They're not working. And we're hearing more and more suit after suit after suit because their money in a 401k is being stolen from you and fees. $250 billion a day they steal from you in commissions that you don't even know about. This way, you're independent. Once you learn how to read a chart, then you're going to be independent. Join my gang today, philsgang.com.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.